legendary singer. And Miami native Betty Wright is being laid to rest this weekend.
Today, a viewing is being held to honor and remember her as we look back at her long and glorious career. Calvin has more from the newsroom.
Well, she is a music icon, a respected mentor, a vocal coach, and most importantly, Betty Wright was Miami's mama, they like to say. She never knew a stranger. You know, she made you feel her music, but really the woman behind those hit songs also made you feel very special. It is the main reason why you're looking at this right now, why people are lining up, keeping their safe distance for the viewing happening at Bethel Apostolic Temple at 1885 Northwest 119th Street in Northwest Miami-Dade. It will end at 8 o'clock tonight in just about 3 hours. Betty Wright had a music career that lasted more than 5 decades.
In the middle of the game, don't change the play.
If music really is medicine for the soul, Betty Wright delivered every Saturday morning. As a child, I distinctly remember my mother blasting her music.
She wrote anthems. That's what I told her. Every time she wrote a song, it was an anthem for exactly what you're saying. For women's causes, women's rights.
Tonight is the Night is one of Betty Wright's many classics.
No pain, no pain, no
Along with No Pain, No Gain in 1988.
heaven somewhere, heaven somewhere.
Betty Wright's music career began with her family's gospel group, The Echoes of Joy. By 14, she had released her first album with a national hit in 1968.
You can't do what the guys do know.
Oh, that voice is just, she can go from low to high in a matter of seconds.
Lavette McGill was Betty Wright's best friend of 54 years.
She was always gifted. She just had it. Some people just got it, and some people have to work to get it.
That's right.
But she had it. From day one, she had it.
By 1971, Betty had a gold record with Cleanup Woman.
A clean-up woman.
She was only 18 years old.
My best friend said she had lost a man to her.
The following year, the song Babysitter was another big hit. And in the 1980s, the hits kept on coming, this time on her own record label.
She took the bull by the horns and she started handling her own business. And, you know, the rest is history.
In the last 2 decades, Betty was more than just a performer, but a mentor and vocal coach to many. From Gloria Estefan, Jennifer Lopez, to Beyonce, and rappers like Lil Wayne, Miami's Uncle Luke, Trick Daddy, and DJ Khaled.
What are you going to miss most about her?
Her voice. She was just a beautiful person. I can say that what she meant to me in my life. 34 years ago, I came into her life, and Calvin, I was on a magic carpet ride for 34 years with this young lady.
Don't change the play.
A magic carpet ride. Another live look right now at the viewing for Betty Wright, who died just 12 days ago of cancer. She was 67 years old. This is happening at the Bethel Apostolic Temple in Northwest Miami-Dade. And every Thursday night, you know, Betty Wright would have a special service at her home called Thankful Thursdays, where everyone would come over, friends, family, and guests. You never know who would be in the crowd. Some celebrity would be there as well. Always a packed house where they would fellowship and minister to each other. And everyone needed that, and she did too. But we want to give you one final note here. Tune in tomorrow as we live stream Betty Wright's memorial service. It's going to happen at noon right here on Local10.com and on our Local 10 Facebook page. And on a final note, I want to send to you, Louis and Christy, Betty Wright was a former intern here at Channel 10. Not bad, huh?
Wow, I had no idea.
I did not know that. That's a great fact.
5+ decades in the music business.
Wow.
And
She
my
had-
friend, what a beautiful tribute
Yeah,
you just
great.
gave her with that beautiful story. My goodness. Wow, so deserving. What a voice she was.
Oh, yeah, what a talent.